Hey guys, welcome back to Vanellope's Corner. Sorry about the slight fuzziness or blurriness of my camera. Um, I'll take a wet wipe and try and see if I can clean it up after, but for now you're just gonna have to deal with it. I think I got the majority of it. It's just because there was a sticker on my webcam. And in case you guys are wondering why there was a sticker on my webcam, that's because a few weeks ago I watched a video about how the government gets into your webcam, or random people can turn on your webcam, and I got friggin' paranoid. So I put a sticker over my webcam so that nobody would be able to see me, I guess. Hack into my webcam and look at what I'm doing all the time, every day. Because some of the stuff that I do is really personal, and that's the kind of stuff that I don't share with you guys on YouTube. But anyway, I also just wanted to say that I'm an imposter that's taken over Vanellope's channel. No, I'm just kidding. I got a haircut. I got a haircut last Tuesday, and I got it super short. I have never had it this short before, and I decided I wanted to go with a different style this time. And also, this is kind of perfect for summer because it's really hot. And if in case you guys are wondering what that noise is, that is my fan keeping me alive because it is so hot here. Ugh. It's cooler today than it was. It was in the 20s. It was 26 or 27 degrees. Over this weekend, it was really hot. And my mom had the air conditioning on in the house, and I have my fan on. So if that gives you any indication of how hot it is, it's hot. Now, I live in Canada, so when the summer hits, it gets friggin' hot here. I mean, my mom's going to Florida this summer, so it's gonna be even hotter there. And sometimes, during the winter, I wish I lived in Florida. So I know it's been a couple of months since I made a video, but it feels like it's been way longer. It feels like it's been 4 or 5 months since I've seen you guys. Oh, and I hate it when this happens. I just get this streak of non-motivation, and it wasn't just my videos either. I haven't been motivated to write, and I will talk about that later, but I wasn't motivated in making videos. I didn't really want to do anything. I get these kind of pieces of time where I just don't want to do anything, and I don't want to write, and I don't want to make videos, and I don't know why, but anyway, in case you guys are wondering where I got the haircut for this incredibly short style, where I got the idea, there is this photo on my phone from a show that's on Netflix right now called Alexa and Katie. And Alexa is a girl with cancer, and it is in fact a kid's show. Alexa is a girl with cancer, and Katie is her best friend. And when Katie found out Alexa had cancer, she shaved her head to support her, because she lost her hair right before high school started, which is the worst. If I ever went through chemo, hopefully I won't, but if I ever went through chemo, I don't want to lose my hair. I like it short, but I don't want it all shaved off. I want hair. Let me just make that clear. But yeah, so Katie shaved her hair to support her best friend, and then her hair started growing back in, and it was a picture that was taken from when her hair was going back in. So this is the really super short style, and they didn't cut it, and it's actually was supposed to be a little shorter on top, but they didn't want to cut it any shorter because my hair is thinning on top. So I'm getting older. I mean, I'm gonna be 24 this summer, so I also saw the guy who handles my pills, Dr. Yusefian, on Thursday, and he was mentioning that the hair thinning might be a byproduct of maybe not having enough vitamins, so he suggested getting some kind of vitamin, and also my mom suggested to get a multivitamin, and I was like, sure, if you don't mind paying for a bunch of vitamins, because I don't have the money for that. So I mean, I have some money, but I don't have enough money to be paying for a shit ton of vitamins every month. And stuff like that, so... okay, well... And I mean, I was watching Graveyard Girl all day today. I love her so much. She's great. Oh my gosh, I love Graveyard Girl. And I highly recommend her channel to you guys if you want to go check her out. She's amazing, and her hair always looks magical. Her hair is a lot longer than mine, and she's always like, I just like to, just brush my hair and that's it. I don't really like to style it or do anything to it. Just whatever. As long as it's brushed and there are no tangles, I'm good. So this is kind of a perfect hairstyle for that. I can just brush it. I don't even really need to brush it. I just kind of like run. It's not like I'm brushing out tangles or anything because my hair is too short for that. I've been talking about my hair for 6 minutes. So anyway, yeah, I recommend Graveyard Girl's channel to you guys. I don't know, I just wanted to put that in there randomly because she's amazing. And I was recently watching her back to school giveaways. She's been doing them ever since 2011. She does one every single year, and it's always massive, and it's always cool. So she talks about the rules, and she shows you guys the school supplies that she has, and a lot of people can enter who, like, really need school supplies. I don't know, I was kind of thinking about entering maybe for, I know I'm not in school anymore, but I have my 2 little cousins who are, I think, 5 and 7 this year, and they are super cute and I love them so much, and I was kind of thinking of entering the giveaway maybe for them, and maybe giving them the school supplies if I win. I mean, there's always a ton of entries, so I'm probably not going to win, but... I might just enter the contest just in case, and then if I do win, just give the prize away to family members and my little cousins. Sorry guys, I have acid reflux. Anyway, also, I just ate dinner a little while ago. I actually ordered pizza tonight. My mom actually left me some money to buy food. And I actually spent a little more than she had given me. She gave me $15, and I spent almost $20 on the pizza. But I got the medium pepperoni feast. It was actually a coupon on Domino's, on the Domino's website. It was get any medium feast pizza, and I saw the pepperoni feast, which was like double cheese and double pepperoni, and I already knew I wanted something and I already knew I wanted a pizza with double pepperoni tonight, so I was like, that's the one. Like, I didn't get like a shitload of toppings like I normally would. I had to forfeit my pizza to put that money towards my brother's birthday, but I did use the money my mom gave me for food, and I spent that on a pizza for tonight. Normally my mom would have been home by now. Usually she gets home about 6 or 7 o'clock, and she brings dinner, but I knew tonight that wasn't happening, and I was actually planning to walk to the McDonald's, or the McDonald's inside the Walmart, but unfortunately the rain started, the weather was shitty, and I did not want to go anywhere, and I wanted pepperoni pizza. So I ordered it, and I'm pretty sure it was like $11 for the medium feast pizza. But then there was tax and obviously delivery charges, and I gave the delivery person a large tip. I always tip to the people who deliver me. Like, when I order on Instacart, which is like a way to get your groceries delivered, when I order on Instacart, or when I order a pizza or whatever, I always make sure that the delivery person gets a large tip. They work hard. I haven't been a delivery driver, but I have worked in a restaurant before. I know those people, they work hard. I've had part-time jobs before. I know how hard those people work. So I always make sure that I tip them a large amount of money, and I've actually read some really shitty stuff about Instacart. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying I believe it, but I've read some stuff about how badly they treat the people who work at Instacart, like how shitty the pay is, and how how the hours aren't that great, and how they're having, like, the pay is really shitty and stuff like that. So every time someone, I think I've only ordered Instacart like 3 times, but I but I always make sure to tip them a large amount of money. I'm not saying I believe that stuff online, but I'm not saying I don't believe it. And I always give them a large tip anyway. Like, even back when I was younger, when I ordered a pizza, I would make sure that the delivery person got a large tip. I was like, Mommy, make sure you give them tip. Because I want to make sure that those people are treated well. Like, if they're driving around delivering pizzas, I want to make sure that they get the money that they deserve. This is probably the longest discussion about pizza you guys have ever heard. I'm sorry about my congestion. I'm just getting over being sick, and I actually am going to get my mom to take me to the walk-in clinic, because I believe my cold has developed into a sinus infection, and I literally just got done being sick. I've been sick. On the 16th, I went to a concert. I went to the Andrew WK concert, because I went to the Andrew WK concert, and I had the best time, but then like 2 days later I got sick from partying so hard. And I was sick for like, I'm still kind of sick. I mean, I'm still congested, but I don't really have any of the other symptoms. That's why I'm thinking maybe it's a sinus infection now. But it was not fun. I hadn't been sick in a really, really long time, so it hit me hard, and it was not fun. So I was sick, and it was horrible, and I just got my appetite back like a couple of days ago. So I've been like binging on food this weekend. I had chocolate, I had Doritos, I had pizza, I had chicken penne. We went to the Aurora Superstore, so I got my chicken penne, which I was very happy about. And my mom said, if you go to your appointment on Thursday, we can go to the Aurora Superstore. That's what basically nailed down my decision to go to my appointment. I was still feeling a little congested, but I was like, I want chicken penne. So I went to my appointment, and it wasn't bad. I did have to switch my therapy appointment though. But what actually happened though is that I had a therapy appointment this week, and my mom had a therapy appointment next week. So we just switched the appointments because I was still feeling sick and I wasn't up for it. So my mom just took my appointment last Wednesday, and I'm gonna have the appointment that's coming up this Wednesday. Oh, and I also wanted to talk to you guys about something because it's the title of this vlog, and I haven't talked about it yet. But I wanted to tell you guys about something really cool that I'm really excited about, and that is that I got Respite. I finally got Respite. So, if you guys don't know what Respite is, it's basically some kind of support that's really, really gonna help me now that I'm moving out soon. And basically what it is a thing with, there's this person that comes and works with me and like makes sure I'm getting all the stuff that I need. She's gonna come in, she's gonna teach me some life skills, and I think she's gonna help me use public transit. We're gonna do some cooking and stuff, because I need to know how to cook more than just mac and cheese and pasta. So gonna learn some new recipes. One of the things I actually was recently telling my mom that I really wanted to cook is ground beef. You can make like a lot of stuff from that. You can make sloppy joes, beef fried rice. You can make, spaghetti with ground beef in it or something. There are probably other recipes that I haven't thought of, but I would like to eat. I want to learn how to cook eggs. Once again, you can make a lot of stuff from that. There's a lot of stuff that I definitely want to learn how to cook. also public transit, because I'm not going to be able to, like, walk all my groceries home every week, and I can't have my mom continuing to be my chauffeur all the time, every time I need to go somewhere. So I'm just going to learn how to, I'm going to learn how to use public transit by myself, and, like, go certain places, and stuff like that. So there's that. And the third thing that we're going to work on is money, because I need more money. And in the past, it would have been like, oh, I want more money because I want more candy, or I want more toys. Also, I don't know when my mom is getting home. She could walk in the door any minute. If she knocks on my door, I'm going to be taking a break from this video to say hi to her, but I don't think she's getting home yet. So, anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, like in the past it would have been like, oh, I want more money so I can get more toys and candy. But now I'm actually thinking more practically, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to live on disability checks. I mean, I probably could. I'm moving into subsidized housing, which basically means they're gonna help me adjust the pricing to what I can afford. So if I was living off disability checks, I could do that. But like, I want to make sure that I have more money to actually do fun stuff, or also, my mom and I were recently talking about whether or not I'm going to be able to afford certain things, like TV channels, because, TV is expensive, or, like Bell on Demand, movies, movie things. Like, she said she was still going to pay for the Netflix and just expand, because what we're doing right now is 3 screens, so you can only have the Netflix on 3 screens, and otherwise people can't watch it. If you have it on more than 3 screens, then nobody else can watch it. But she's gonna expand it to 5 screens, so that me and my brother and her aren't always fighting for the Netflix, and we can actually use it outside of the house without worrying about, like, all having to text each other and say, hey, get off the Netflix so I can use it. So she's still gonna pay for the Netflix, so I already know I'm gonna have that, which is gonna be really, really nice. So I'm still going to be able to use her account for the Netflix. And we were just talking about, like, what I could afford. And also, I'm going to have the cat. So I'm going to get a cat very soon after I move in. And I also was realizing, at first I wanted to get a cat, like, the day after I moved in. But then I was realizing I'm going to need some time to, like, get my shit together. Like, I'm gonna need some time to get organized and be able to unpack everything so I can actually create a proper living environment for my cat. So my cat won't be surrounded by, like, a bunch of boxes and other stuff. Also, if he's surrounded by a bunch of boxes, he might just mistake one of them for his litter box and, like, poop on my stuff. And, so yeah. And I have to think about him, I have to, on top of being able to get things I need for myself, I need to be able to get the things I need for him. And I'm also going to be able to need to have some emergency money put away in case, the house needs repairs, or the cat has to go to the doctor, to the vet or something. Like, I'm going to need to make sure, I don't know, I just kind of feel like I'm going to need more money. I mean, I've already accepted that I might not have a lot of money to use before I move out to be able to do everything I want to do before I move out, but I'm actually thinking ahead for once, and I'm thinking like I'm gonna like be able to, I gotta make sure that I have the money to do the stuff that I need to be able to, at least I want, and I want to also be able to do some fun stuff if I need to, but I guess that's what the passport funding is for, which I will get to in a minute. So that's what we're going to be working on with our respite, and I already found a respite worker. My mom was trying to get someone from the church, but that didn't really work out, so they sent this woman from the company, and she just came in and was like, hey, and we actually met with her last Monday, I think it was, and we talked to her, and she came and talked with us for a while, and she is really, really nice. I can't even remember her name. Susie Ann, Sandy Ann, Sarah Ann, Sharon Ann. It's something Ann, and the something starts with an S, but I don't know. Sorry. And anyway, so we've got her, and yeah, we pretty much decided that we wanted to work with each other. And she also said I had a bubbly personality, which no one's ever said that about me before. That was really cool to hear. She said it was really nice, and so she's coming on Tuesday, and we're kind of just gonna take the first session. We're just gonna like talk and learn about each other, so that's gonna be fun. And she might even be in one of my YouTube videos, so you never know. I know I asked her to be in one of my YouTube videos. I thought it might be kind of fun. I don't know. Also, I don't have anyone to be in my YouTube videos anymore. I mean, I used to have Jeremy. That show was shit, though. I need to, if I'm gonna do Food for Thought again, I need to make sure I actually do it goodly this time. And also not with a person like Jeremy who's a... Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. You guys don't need to hear about my broken past relationships. So anyway, so I got my respite worker. The passport funding, I got a letter about it in the mail, and I thought it meant that I had the passport funding already, and I was actually kind of excited because me and my mom are going to Center Island this year, and my worker told the woman who's working with us on my case manager, Robin, said that I could probably put passport funding money towards going to Center Island. So I was kind of excited because I thought I was going to be able to use my passport funding to go to Center Island with my mom, which would be nice. But I didn't get the passport funding yet. And it's kind of like once I move out, I'm going to become a more serious case. So it's kind of like the housing in terms of, like, whether or not your case is more serious, and the more serious cases get bumped up the list. So I'm assuming when I move out, I'm probably going to get the passport funding pretty soon after that. I'm moving my hands around a lot today. I'm just gonna do this in front of the camera for the rest of the video. Just do a hand dance. You know, jazz hands. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just having fun. Anyway, so yeah. So the people who need it more are gonna have more of a chance of getting it. So when I move out, I'm gonna become a more serious case, and then I'm gonna probably get the passport funding pretty soon after I move out. So it's, I think, $5,000 a year, and you can use it to go out and do stuff in the community. So like, if I didn't have enough money, this is just an example, and I don't know if this is an exact thing that you can use the passport funding for, but if I was like, if I wanted to go to the movies or something, and I didn't have the money for it, I could use it to go to the movies. I think that's a thing that you could do with the money. I'm not sure. But also, once I get the passport funding, I'm going to get, like, a passport funding manager or something. I'm pretty sure they said that's what it was called. The person who manages my passport funding and helps me, and I know I have 1,000 different workers for 1,000 different things. It's insane. So many different people in my life helping to give me the special supports that I need so that I can actually move out and do this entire process. I have so many different supports in my life. It's actually a great thing to have this support system to the point where I can actually move out. I think that's my mom. I'm going to take a short break. I'll see you guys later. But I am going to say that I will get a passport manager and I will be able to ask them all my questions. Hang on a second. It's going to be immediately for you, but I'm going to go talk to my mom for a few minutes. I will see you guys. It's going to be immediately for you. So now, not only is it raining outside, there is a full-on storm, which is probably where that weird noise was coming from. It was the thunder, and I had no idea what was going on. I was like, okay, maybe someone's just, I don't know, doing something that's making a lot of noise. Like, maybe there was construction, and it's a frickin' storm outside. There's like lightning and thunder and rain and all sorts of stuff. I was right, my mom was home, but she's gonna come up and talk to me later. She's gonna get her shit figured out, because she's acting a little cray-cray right now. So, yeah. So, the dog is also acting cray-cray, as he does when people are around. Like, he acted cray-cray when I ordered my pizza, and the delivery guy rolled up, and he was like, "Give me food!" It wasn't that intense, but like, he came to the door and he was like, he was like looking for food. He could smell it. He has a very, I mean, he's a dog. He has a really strong sense of smell and everything, so he can smell things that we can't, and you know, stuff like that. Where was I? I was talking about my passport funding. I think I was done with that. Since I'm talking about the dog, I'm going to be led into what is going on with the dog. You guys are probably wondering, what is happening with the dog? Because I have not talked about him in a long time. I'm pretty sure I may have mentioned that he's been peeing on the floor, and we found out reason for that after begging and begging and begging and begging and begging and begging and begging my mom to take him to the vet. It finally happened, and the result was exactly what I expected, but also not what I expected. So, the part that I expected is that, yes, the dog has problems. He's got some kind of kidney thing, but he's got some kind of kidney thing. It's called renal disease, I'm pretty sure, but the part that I did not expect and was very, very reassuring to me was that even though this is not a disease that can be cured, like, he can't just be given medication for it and then he'll be better in a couple weeks. Like, there's no cure, but there is treatments so that he can live a long and happy and healthy life, which is a huge relief because I was so scared that it was going to be something that he was going to need surgery for, or he was going to be really sick and there was no cure. I'm getting emotional. I'm sorry. I know I don't like touching the dog or his stuff, but like, I still love him so fucking much. He's a member of this family. I mean, I was so afraid that it was going to be something incurable, or he was going to have a bigger problem that would need, like, a lot of money to deal with that we didn't have, or something. Okay. Okay. Just give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm just emotional right now. So, it's a huge relief to hear that all he needs is a couple of little changes in his life. So, one of them is the medication. My mom has him on a certain medication right now. I'm not exactly sure what it is or what it does, but it helps with, I think it helps his kidneys function the way they're supposed to. I'm not exactly sure if that's a thing. Don't quote me on that, because that might not be the actual thing that it does. We also changed his food, so now we have one that's good for renal function. That's what the thing is. So we changed his food, and also on top of that, my mom told me, because I feed him bacon and cheese. We actually have this little or I should say had, this little, like, ritual every Saturday, because I get a salad. It's a Caesar salad with, like, cheese and bacon, and and a few Sundays ago we had this little, and a while back we developed this little ritual where every Saturday I would, before I put the dressing on the salad, I would find the biggest piece of bacon, or a pretty large piece of bacon, and I would give it to little Dasher. And he loved it so much. And also, if I was, making pasta or something, I would toss a little piece of cheese his way, because he's so spoiled. And my mom asked me to stop feeding him bacon and cheese, which I know he misses it, but it's such a little thing for the sake of his health. Of course, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do whatever I can to keep him healthy. The reason I can't feed him bacon or cheese anymore is because those are high in protein foods, and he needs a diet that's low in protein, which was also another reason why we switched his food out. And his new food actually has this smell to it that's, like, really strong. It doesn't smell that bad. I mean, it smelled a little worse a few days ago. I'm probably just getting used to it because I'm probably just getting used to it. But it switched out his food a couple of weeks ago. But my mom took the urine sample into the vet. But by this point, they were pretty sure that he had it. So my mom just went ahead and switched out his food before they even got the results back. But once they got the results back, the vet was able to put him on the proper medication, which was great. Like I said, he's never going to be completely cured, so that's a little sad, but, it's mostly good news. He can have his treatments and change in diet. He's gonna be okay. He's gonna live along, and he's gonna live for a long time to come, hopefully. Now, my mom also used the fact that he needs extra outings to the bathroom as a thing to try and get my brother to let me help him with the dog, but my brother hates it when I help out because he feels like he's a bad dog owner, which I don't think is true at all. I can tell he has a great deal of love in his heart for his pets. He's loved animals ever since he was a child, and I can tell that he loves his animals. He loves his dog. He loves his cat that he was allowed to get because he lives in the basement. And, he can actually have the cat away from the dog, whereas I can't. Which I was a little bit upset about at first, but whatever. I can either be miserable about it, or I can be excited that I'm getting a cat next summer. So I choose to be excited that I'm getting a cat next summer. I'm not gonna just, be miserable about it. Because that'll just be miserable. And there's no, sometimes there's no easy answer for the line between fair and equal when it comes to, your children. This is so annoying. I cannot get this program to close for the life of me. I keep pressing the close button, and then a couple seconds later, it friggin' pops up again. I don't know where it went, but I bet you in a minute it's gonna pop up again. It's so annoying. Do you guys ever get that? Like, you can't find, like, you have a program on your computer, but you can't even find where it's saved so you can delete it. I can't find where it's saved, so I can't delete it. I don't know. It got downloaded when I tried to download some shit, and I deleted a bunch of stuff, and I thought I deleted the program because it was a thing that had the exact same name, but I don't think I deleted the actual program, so it's still, it popped up again. So it's so annoying, and I don't know where, and I've looked in my downloads folder, and I've tried searching my entire computer. I don't know where the hell it is, so I can't find it to delete it. So it keeps popping up, and it's bugging the shit out of me. The most I can do is, click on my internet, open tabs, and get it to just sit on top, and then the program is on the bottom, because it won't friggin' close. No matter how many times I hit the close button, it keeps popping up again. I don't know what happened, though. It came back and then it went away, so maybe it's gone for good. Let's hope it's gone for good. I don't know. So anyway, my brother doesn't like me helping with the dog, because it makes him feel like he's a bad pet owner. And my mom tried to use the fact that he has kidney problems as a lead-in to get my brother to agree that I could help with the dog, but my brother is acting really stubborn about me not helping, and my mom is just like, whatever, so I don't know. There's nothing I can do, and I'm not gonna help out with the dog until my mom gets her shit together. It's to the point where I just had to pretty much disconnect my emotions from the situation, because if I have my emotions in the situation, I'm just gonna end up being really sad about it and mad at my brother, and I don't want to have either of those happening. So I just had to disconnect myself from the situation emotionally. I know it sounds like I know it sounds crazy, but if I have any emotions in this kind of situation, it's just gonna be all bad ones, and I don't want those. My mom says she's gonna try and figure stuff out in the summer, but she said last time was his last thing to, try and do it himself, and so I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if she's gonna finally just put her foot down and stand up to my brother, or if she's gonna continue to not give a shit, or what's gonna happen. But anyway, so I'm just like, whatever. There's nothing I can do, and I don't know what to do. It bothers me that my brother is being so stubborn about the situation, and when I go down there and I have to see that dog's face, it kills me. Okay, anyway, sorry guys, like I said, congested, think it's a sinus infection. I don't know. My mom said she might not have the time to take me to the walk-in clinic, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how to get there. Okay, so anyway, now I get down to, what is happening in my life currently, and also kind of in the future, basically. So, you guys know I'm working on a novel, and, stuff like that. But would you believe I've been working on the same book for 8.5 years? That's right. 8.5 years. What the hell? So I only have, I think, 35.5 chapters left. So I've gotta finish. You know what? And I really, really want to finish this book this summer. Because my mom is waiting with bated breath for me to finish this book so that she can help me in the process of sending it out to a publisher. And that's something I really, really want for myself. And I actually read that it takes the average person 10 years to have their book published. And I've been posting my stories online and stuff. But would you believe that out of the books I actually post online, I've got 40 ongoing projects right now, and there's only about 3 that I know for sure I want to publish. And In the Heart of Darkness is one of them, which is the book I'm talking about right now, the book that I've been working on for 8.5 years. So I have decided that I'm going to make it my goal to finish the book this summer, and that means I'm not going to be on YouTube for a while. So I'm not going to be posting my normal videos on YouTube or anything like that. And I really, really want to finish this book, not just so I can have a finished book and also send it out to a publisher, but because I want to figure out this channel for you guys, and I feel like I keep saying, well, I want to finish my book first. I want to finish my book first. And I've been working on this book for over 8 years, and it's ridiculous. And I really just want to get it done so that I can, have it done and send it out to a publisher, and also so I can figure out this channel for you guys. and for myself. I need to have, because I want to figure out an actual video schedule that I can put out videos for you guys and post them and stuff. And I've been working on this book for so incredibly long. I mean, my dedication to this project has been insane. It'll take me weeks or months to finish a chapter, but I'm setting myself a goal starting tomorrow, because tomorrow's Monday and it's like the beginning of a week. So I'm gonna try and finish 3 chapters a week, and then on Sunday I'm going to be posting a video that is about my progress for that week. So on Sunday I'll post a video and I'll talk about my progress with the book and stuff like that. But don't expect any other videos other than that Sunday video to be up on this channel, because I'm not gonna be doing that at all. I need to focus. I need to get this book done for my sanity. And because I want to have a finished product that I can be proud of. I want to have a finished product that's going to be great. I want to, I need that. And I want to be able to send it out to a publisher and be proud of it and have this wonderful, amazing story and, stuff like that. So, also, when the book gets published, I'm gonna make sure probably the moment the book gets finished and sent out to a publisher, I'm gonna take it offline so you guys won't be able to read it online anymore. I haven't even uploaded all the chapters yet because I haven't even finished the book yet. As I said, I'm in the middle of chapter 51 right now. The book is going to have 87 chapters. So I'm gonna post the rest of chapter 51, and I'm gonna leave it, and I'm not gonna post any more chapters after that. I'm not gonna post the rest of it, and the moment the book gets sent out to the publisher, I'm gonna take it offline. So if you guys want to read it, you can read the first 51 chapters on my writing page thing. I mean, chapter 51 isn't even finished yet, but it will be finished, and the finished product will be up soon, so you'll be able to read the first 51 chapters on my page only until the end of the summer when I send up the book to a publisher. I'm gonna be then taking it offline, so you won't be able to read the book anywhere else, because if I have the book online, nobody's gonna buy it. Nobody's gonna want to read it, because they can get it for free online. They're gonna be like, well, I can get that shit for free online. Why should I support the author when I can just watch it for free, right? So, I don't know if they're gonna do all that, but, so I'm going to be basically disappearing from YouTube except for Sundays when I will post about my progress. And I also want to say, I know this video has very little editing done, and that's because this is one of those situations where it was more about getting a video out to you guys and not so much about having a, super edited and beautiful, wonderful final product. So I know the final product, since it isn't edited, is kind of crappy, but this is a message that I wanted to get out to you guys. So that's what it's about. It is not about, having a glossy, edited, excellent thing. I also just want to say that the videos on Sundays when I will post about my progress are not going to be edited in any way, shape, or form, and that is because editing takes up so much of my time. You have no idea how long it takes for me to edit a simple video, and to edit those progress videos would take time that I simply don't have. So I'm not gonna have the time to edit them. So, I'm not gonna have the time or the energy to edit them, because all of that is going into my book. I'm filming one video on Sundays to post about my progress, and that's it. They're probably not even going to be that long. So, like, if you guys are looking for a glossy, edited, perfect final product, the progress updates are not going to be that. And I'm posting them so that you guys can keep up with my progress. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be magical. It's going to be unedited. So, okay. Oh my gosh. This video, complete with my other video, is probably going to be like 45 minutes long. Okay, I need to go now. So I will be back on this channel when I am finished with my book. And I will also be fixing this channel and figuring out what the hell I'm going to do and trying to get out videos to you guys so that we can all have fun and have a good time and have a party, you know, and party. And party, and party, and party, and party. Is that how the song goes? I don't know. Okay, so I love each and every one of you guys. I'm gonna go now. I love each and every one of you guys. Please don't forget to always be yourself. Vanellope signing out. Bye. That's the bed making that noise.